Hey guys, it is I, Karen, and it is day 20, something like that, of my second round of 100 days of making comics. And on the space station and the spaceship, I'm basically copying and tracing. I'm tracing over two models I made in SketchUp, some very basic models. So I'm going to do, yesterday I said I was going to do the outlines first, which is what I'm doing now, and then I'm saving them each on their own separate layer, and then I'll do the surface anatomy or the surface details or structures or whatever on separate layers because I know I'll screw them up and like erase a lot, and so I don't want to mess up the inking of the main structures. And if you look down here, you can see some purple lines. Just FYI, that is the curved rulers. I did decide to use rulers, which I know I'm going to regret later. It's faster, it looks neater. And if I was doing this traditionally, I'd be like using French curves and straight edges, you know. But I will regret it because then I'm going to have to like keep the rest of my line work sort of clean. So, but anyway, the reason I'm just pointing this out to you, the purple down here, is because when you use these straight edges, or when you use the line curve, or the curve, when you use the ruler tools in Clip Studio, you don't have to delete each one. Right click on my ruler and I will say delete ruler and they'll all go away. So you don't have to you can have more than one ruler active on your layer at a time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this is, let me get rid of that. This is kind of how it's looking without, you know, it's just like the structural line work. And I don't know, it's still not going to look, it's still not going to look like how I want it. I guess, I don't know if I'm ever going to be satisfied with anything, but I'm a little bit concerned too that, but I'm hoping that when I do some shading on it, it'll resolve some of that. It's hard to say. I can never get like an accurate display size at the presets. Like 25% is bigger than, so like if I have my screen at 25%, that's not actually the size of the book, of a standard comic book. So like, yeah, it's a couple. So then if I go down one, then it's this won't make a difference to you, but I guess it's about here. It's about 17%. So, and this is just on my Cintiq, not on my main model. I have to sort of simplify somehow the lines with shading or something to not make it look like spaghetti mess down there. Yeah, so half hour in. I wouldn't say like super much more time than that, give or take, but under an hour. More than a half hour, under an hour. So I'm going to keep this short and I'm going to say goodnight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.